Okay, this is a 2010 Chevy Silverado. It's got the short bed. We got the bed up, but I'm showing the evaporator or the fuel sending unit, and it looks like it's the main pressure line that's leaking. So what we did is I followed some videos on YouTube. This particular one has 6 bolts, and we lifted the bed up, put jack stands, took the bumper, took the tailgate out, and so now I got to figure out if there's a fitting. I know that I need a fuel connection kit to be able to break that loose, but I don't know if I can repair that main line, that main fitting I just showed you. But there's back here's the wires. If I had to take the whole bed off, I left the 3 bolts in the back, 3 bolts in the front, but I left the 3 bolts in the back so that I wouldn't lose the bed. Maybe have to disconnect these lines here for the wires. So on this unit, right in there. So this is just kind of a video update. We ended up having to take the bed up. My girlfriend Deborah, she come up with the idea to put the boards. So we basically got the bed stuck on these boards just like this because the sending unit was right there. Now, where that was leaking, the problem I now have is I got the fitting, the old line fitting is in there. But I've got everything else put back in, the ring. You watch how to take these out, you'll see it. But that's the problem, is the rusted line on the main line and now getting that out. So I'm going to be watching some more videos about getting the connections off. All that stuff was a pain in the butt. This fitting here is actually pushes up. You pull up on the little green and it comes up. This one you have to kind of squeeze in and you'll see the fittings. You see the flange and the fittings there. That's how that goes. This one's going to be a bear. May have to get a whole new line, and I'm calling trying to get it and not getting much of an answer. It's fixing a storm on me, so we're fixing to quit. Morning, folks. The video that was shot yesterday was changing the sending unit on the Chevy truck. So we just wanted to review real quick. That's the main problem, is the line was leaking on the main fuel line. New sending unit. Let's look real quick. It's the old unit. Rusted, broke off, leaking on the sending unit. So I started research. I tried to dig that out. Advanced Auto actually had this part number. It's a Dorman part. This Chrysler GMC. It's 3/8 line. All this information will hopefully help you. We're going to look at putting it in. The instructions say to put it in hot water, heat it up, and we'll put this end in. And I plan to do that first on this side and get the fitting in and then measure and hopefully got enough distance. It's kind of tight, so that hose is going back down there. It's real tight. This should fit. I know this fits. I tried this on the fitting itself. It's plastic, but maybe it won't be metal to metal and maybe it won't rust. So we'll give it a shot. Here's the footage. Like again, we put it on the boards, get it all back together. Okay, folks, here's the final part. Made the connection right here. Yeah, and in the instructions it says to heat these with hot water for 10 minutes, folks. Good luck, okay? So I'm going to say this is caution. I had the cap on the gas can. I'm making sure I don't have any fumes. So away from the deal, I used a small little butane torch, and I heated up the plastic, or I heated up the metal piece. So I used this little torch, and then I actually had to get on there, and this is like doing heat shrink. You don't apply this directly, it's just getting it warm. But I actually can get down there, keep the flame away, make sure you have no gas. You do it like you want. I'm not recommending that necessarily. You're taking that at your own risk, but I did get the fitting in there. The other side, because I could heat the plastic up like a heat shrink. If you have a little heat gun, again, just keep the flame. Just make sure, you know, gas fumes is what's going to kill you. So this was all sealed up. And anyway, we got it. We cranked it up. It's running. Now we get to put the bed back down on there. So hopefully I can get some help here from these people over here talking. So we'll see. We get it back together. There was 6 bolts. 1, 2, 3 on this side and 3 on that side. That's your bolt location. This truck has a little deal that comes across the bag, comes through the strap, so we'll slide it up, put it on the bag. Tried to show that in the video. Your electrical connections are right there, so you want to make sure those are disconnected before you start moving your bed back. And there's 2 connections, this one and this one. I hope that helps. Like I said, the board's on the tire. We did use a lift. If you hadn't got a lift, you're going to need help. You're going to need probably 4 good men or 4 people, 4 strong people. Anyway, we're done. We're going to put her back together. All right, baby. Here we go. Sending unit works. Got a 1/4 tank. It's good to go.